Hey everybody, welcome back to the Family Framing Podcast. In this week's episode, we wanted to talk about a helpful tip with retention. So this method is best practiced with a child that is able to understand requests or demands. So honestly, this could be any child, doesn't have to be an autistic child. Just a child that can understand when you ask them to do something like brush their teeth or put away their toys, anything like that. This tip is very simple and it's easy to put into practice right away. You don't have to wait or prep anything beforehand. You can start doing this literally today with your child. But just like with everything, it will take time for both you and your child to get used to this kind of change. So be patient and consistent. That is a huge key. Stay consistent. Even if the consistency is a little bit choppy, let's say you ask Monday, forget about it, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but then remember, oh yeah, I should be trying this out, start it up again on Friday or whatever. Just stay consistent as best you possibly can. So the tip of ensuring request retention, always have your child repeat back to you what you've requested. So for example, Bobby, it's time to put away your toys and go brush your teeth and get ready for bed. Have you ever asked your child to do something like this and they seem like they hear you, they seem like they listen, but for some reason they run off and they go back to their bedroom, and when you come back to check on them 10 minutes later, you see that they've taken off their shirt and pants and are ready to put on their pajamas, but they're distracted with playing with a toy or looking at a book or something. And they've totally spaced off everything you've just asked them to do. Your child did hear you. So that's not the issue here. It's not about them hearing you, or it's not something that you should be upset with, like, why aren't you listening to me? I said da-da-da-da-da. They heard you, but they just didn't have the retention that they needed to complete the tasks that you asked them to do. And on top of it, children's attention spans are very short and easily derailed by anything, toys, books, anything just that is a little bit more entertaining than what you've asked them to do. So when you ask them, Bobby, it's time for bed, brush your teeth, and put on your pajamas. And before they run off and try to go perform the tasks that they've been asked, say, wait, Bobby, what did I just say? Or ask them to repeat back to you without, condescension or thinking that you're mad at them or anything like that, but just ask them to repeat back what you have asked them to do. What was their command to do? If they can repeat back to you, they have just been told, I need to go brush my teeth and put on my PJs, then say it one more time to solidify it. Okay, yep, go brush your teeth and put on your PJs. Thanks, sweetie. And then you can let them go do the tasks that they need to do. If they sit there and they're like, I need to go, you can tell right away that they did not retain what you've asked them to do. They know that they've been asked to do something, but they don't know the actual tasks or objectives that they need to perform. So that's a perfect opportunity for you to retell them or to teach them exactly what you want them to do. Okay, I needed you to go brush your teeth and put on your PJs. What did I just ask? I need to go put on my PJs and I need to go brush my teeth or whatever. And that way that you know that they heard you and that they retained the actual goals that you wanted. Some other things to help with this that will continue success. At first, when you start this, keep the requests short and only a couple at a time. So don't say, I need you to go put away your toys, put on your pajamas, go brush your teeth, and then come downstairs and we need to do this and this or whatever. Just short and simple. So start out with, Bobby, I need you to go brush your teeth. And if they can handle something like that, then you can do maybe 2 at a time. Bobby, I need you to go brush your teeth and put on your pajamas. What did I just say? And then if they can repeat it back to you, they can be excused to go do those things and then come back for whatever next step of the bedtime routine it is. So keeping them very short and simple. With this, also, don't over-elaborate on the task. If they don't know what the task is or how to perform the task, then they're not ready for this in the beginning. So if they have yet to perform brushing their teeth by themselves successfully, don't expect them to grasp you explaining how to brush their teeth to them right there. This is something that you need to do after they have been able to perform the task with you and by themselves successfully in the past. So if they have completed brushing their teeth by themselves successfully, they're good to go. But don't say, okay, Bobby, it's time to brush your teeth, and make sure you go in circles and you brush on your tongue and you try to get the back teeth in the very, very back. Don't elaborate on all of this stuff. That's too much all at once. And again, it's just an overwhelm of information. So just expecting them to brush their teeth if they've done it before, that's all. Another example of this would be if you have your child getting ready for bath time and you say, okay, Sarah, it's time for a bath, and you need them to go start the water and get the soaps out ready or something like that. Then you can say, okay, Sarah, it's time for bath. Please go turn on the water and set out your soap. I'll be up in 2 minutes. Wait 1 second before you go. What did I just say? And if she's able to say, I need to go get the bath ready, that's not specific enough to the actual objectives that you've asked. So another good tip with this is we don't want it to be too obtuse. We want to make sure that your child is understanding each request specific enough. So when you want your child to, let's say, go help get ready for the bath, and the bath entails them turning on the water, getting their soap ready, and laying out their pajamas on the, on the counter so that they're ready to change into that when they're done. You don't want you don't want to just say, okay, Sarah, it's time for bath. Go get the bath ready. That could leave for too much opportunity for them to miss something, to not do something right, to make a mess, to do something where it would end up for more work on your end later. So what you want to do is be as specific as you can with the requests. So say, Sarah, it's time for bath. Can you go turn on the water and get your soap out? And then before she runs off to go get those things done, say, oh, what did I just say? Can you tell me what I just said? And she says, I need to go get the bath ready. Say, well, what exactly does that mean? Or tell me more specific. What did I just say? Make sure that they are able to repeat back to you the specific goals and tasks that was requested of them. Not just the obtuse or very general, I need to get the bath ready. What does that actually entail? Because just turning on the water isn't what you expect them. You expect them to turn on the water and get out their soap. So when she is able to say back to you, I need to turn on the tub and I need to get my soap. Yep, good job, sweetie. I'll be up in just a minute. That's when we're hitting success right there, is when she's able to express exactly what you said to her in very specific detail, so she knows what her objectives are. Again, you'll want to stay consistent as much as possible with this, exposing them to this as much as you can. Wherever you want to start, that's great. So if you start with once or twice a day, or if you're able to do it multiple times in a day, wherever, just stay consistent, helping them understand that this is just a new normal of our life will be better up front than it being very sporadic and just like totally random one day out of the month or something like that. They're not going to take it as seriously if it's not consistent and a regular part of their routine now. It might even get to the point where they're able to tell you back before you even ask. So when you say, okay, it's time to go put our shoes on, we're going to go out to the park, I need you to put away your toys, and then I need you to get your shoes out. Okay, Mom, I'm going to put my toys away and I'm going to go get my shoes. Prime. That's amazing. That would be exactly what you want, because then they know exactly on their little mental to-do list, I need to put away my toy and I need to go get my shoes out so that we can go outside. That's the end goal that we want. We want them to be able to retain and express back to you exactly what their objectives and what their requests are, so that we're aligned and we're ready to go and tackle each and every task and request that we're putting out. If you have any more questions about this, or you're not sure exactly how to start, we're happy to help. We know exactly how to start this routine in your day-to-day life. This is something that we are happy to implement and work with you so that you're ready to tackle this in your life and in your family's life. If you've got any more questions or concerns, or you'd just like to talk to us more about this, please reach out. Our website is www.familyframingautism.com, or you can reach us directly at our email, famframing@gmail.com, and we're happy to help. We're here to help you. This is what we love to do. We love bridging these gaps for you so that your life is a little bit more easier every single day. We're so grateful for your guys' support, and thank you so much for tuning in and listening, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.